Hello everyone, I am Manish Sunwar from Everbrisk and today I'll be discussing about HTML. So without delaying time, let's start with the introduction to HTML. HTML is a computer language device to allow website creation. These websites can then be viewed by anyone else connected to the internet. It is relatively easy to learn, with the basics being accessible to most people in one sitting, and quite powerful in what it allows you to create. It is constantly undergoing revision and evolution to meet the demands and requirements of the growing internet audience under the direction of the World Wide Web Consortium, the organization charged with designing and maintaining the language. HTML is not a programming language. It means that it doesn't have the ability to create dynamic functionality. Instead, it makes it possible to organize and format documents similarly to Microsoft Word. Let's see what is meant by hypertext markup language and web page. Hypertext. A text has a link within it is a hypertext. Whenever you click on a link which brings you to a new web page, you have clicked on a hypertext. Hypertext is a way to link two or more web pages, that is HTML documents, with each other. Markup language. A markup language is a computer language that is used to apply layout and formatting conventions to a text document. Markup language makes text more interactive and dynamic. It can turn text into images, tables, links, etc. Web page. A web page is a document which is commonly written in HTML and translated by a web browser. A web page can be identified by entering an URL. A web page can be of the static or dynamic type. With the help of HTML, only we can create static websites. Now let's move to the evolution of HTML. HTML was first presented by Tim Berners-Lee, the creator of the World Wide Web, in 1989. Berners-Lee originally created the web to allow physicists to collaborate and share their work with each other. Unbeknownst to him at this time, the web would become one of the biggest tools in which people used to share information. HTML 1.0. HTML 1.0 was the first version of HTML used from 1989 to 1994. It was a very limited version and included only 20 elements. There wasn't much that could be done with it, and therefore most web pages ended up looking very similar due to inability to do things such as alter the page background, determine fonts, and use tables and forms. HTML 2.0. It was created in 1995. This was a significant improvement of HTML 1.0. HTML 2.0 becomes the first official set of standards for HTML, the base standard by which all browsers were measured until HTML 3.2. It was able to support the changing of a page background, text color, text face, the use of tables and text boxes, etc. It was around this time that the World Wide Web Consortium was created, an organization which develops web standards. HTML 2.0 also started to support more browsers. HTML 3.2. In January 1997, HTML 3.2 was endorsed by the W3 consortium and approved of by many, including significant browsers such as Netscape and Microsoft. HTML 3.2 included tables, applets, text flow around images, subscripts, and superscripts. HTML 4.01. This version of HTML, created in 1999, included cascading style sheets, that is CSS, which allowed aspects such as text, color, font, and backgrounds to be easily altered. Instead of these aspects being included directly within the web page, they are now separated, making it much more crowd-free. HTML5. HTML5 is the current version of HTML which is used. We have come a long way since HTML could barely handle a simple page layout. HTML5 can be used to write web applications that still work when you are not connected to the net. to tell websites where you are physically located, to handle high definition video, and to deliver extraordinary graphics. HTML5 continues to evolve and is supported by all of the biggest browsers such as Firefox, Chrome, Safari, Internet Explorer, Opera, and Edge. Now let's move to the features of HTML. Easy and simple language. It is a very easy and simple language. It can be easily understood and modified. An effective presentation. It is very easy to make an effective presentation with HTML because it has a lot of formatting tags. Markup language. It is a markup language, so it provides a flexible way to design web pages along with the text. A link. It facilitates programmers to add a link on the web pages by HTML anchor tag, so it enhances the interest of browsing of the user. Platform independent. It is a platform independent because it can be displayed on any platform like Windows, Linux, and Macintosh, etc. Case insensitive. HTML is a case insensitive language, which means that we can use tags either in lowercase or uppercase. So, thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel to get notified when I upload the new videos. Thank you very much.